Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Coming to you today with a little patriotic decor. With Memorial Day is just in a few weeks, and then 4th of July will be here before we know it. This project was inspired by a little bag of goodies that my 90-year-old next door neighbor gave me. She is a sweetheart, and she's all the time giving me bottles and cups and lids and who knows what, all kinds of stuff to craft with, thinking I could use them. And she gave me a box of these mason jar lids and rings, and I've just been saving them for a while until I come up with an idea. Well, a lot of times when I'm coming up with original ideas, I'll just change courses in the middle just because I've thought of a better idea or the supplies I found. My original plan was to just paint these inside lids and patriotic and create a wreath like that. Well, I'm going to make a wreath, but I also came across this red and white bandana. Now, just about all bandanas I've ever seen have like a red and white paisley trim, and this is a Dollar Tree bandana, so I'm sure any red bandana would work. And I have some navy blue fabric. I'm going to cover the inside lids with fabric instead of painting. Now, I know everybody doesn't have mason jar rings and lids, so I've decided I'm going to just do away with the metal lids and just cut out some cardboard circles. I'll get the same effect, and I won't have to even use the lids because everyone can come up with some cardboard from a cereal box or whatever. Now, the base of my wreath, I'm using a 12-inch wooden embroidery hoop, but any kind of 12-inch cardboard hoop or anything will work, just to give you something to hot glue your circles or your rings on. And I went ahead and tied a little piece of jute twine as my hanger. I have a few little chipboard stars here. You could cut those out, or you may have some stars you can create. And I have some ribbon here that I'm going to make a bow at the end. So the first thing I need to do is go ahead and cut 10 3-inch circles, and I'll be back. Alright, the next thing I'm going to cut out is 3 navy blue circles and then 7 of the red circles, and I'm going to try to place them right on the design that has the most red and white. Alright, I have all my fabric circles cut out now, and just want to remind you that if you're not using the metal rings, to make sure your fabric is about a ½ inch bigger than your cardboard circle, so that when you hot glue it all on the back, it'll be a nice, neat fabric covered circle. But since I am using the rings, I need to secure my fabric just a little bit. I'm going to rub my cardboard with a little bit of glue stick, and then I'm going to put my fabric on there on the top, and then I'll place my ring on there and push it up, and then none of my edges are going to show. But the glue stick just helps secure the fabric a little bit. So I'm going to do all 10 of my circles, and I'll show you what they look like. Alright, I got all 10 of my lids put together. Now, it just depends on how tight your circles are. I don't really need to hot glue my lids into the rings. Mine are pretty secure. I'm just going to leave mine as is. I just painted my 3 little stars white, and I'm going to hot glue those into my blue lids. Since I'm using a little wooden ring and burlap ribbon, it kind of coordinates, but you might want to paint your cardboard ring or whatever you use for your base. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue the ring in 2 different places just to secure them on my ring to kind of look like a flag, and I'm going to leave a little space here for my ribbon. So I'm going to finish this out and hang it up and show you what it looks like. I've got it hung on my front door here, and it's actually starting to rain. I'm going to have to make this quick, but love how it turned out. I got a couple notes for you. Not real crazy about using the embroidery hoop just because I didn't have a lot of surface to hot glue the rings on there. It does work, and if you use one of those, make sure you reinforce the rings on the back side. Now, as far as the bow, you could take it or leave it. I really don't even think it needs the bow. I just had that patriotic ribbon and thought it would be cute. You know, use your judgment. Super cute, even with or without the metal rings as well. So I hope you enjoyed this project and it inspires you to decorate your front door for the patriotic season. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.